Magic taking on the Knicks. For Orlando, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Knicks Magic tip-off coming up right after this. Hi, everyone. What a great night for some hoops. With a little more on the line, it's the NBA Cup, and it's in full swing. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our report. Both teams playing well lately, Grant. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, this is a great test of momentum. Whoever controls the pace probably controls the outcome.
Brunson with it. And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
And now the opening lineup for New York. We've got Mikal Bridges, also Jalen Brunson out there. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. Wagner against Brunson. Towns on a screen. Fader on the way. And Brunson gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
MP, the pass to Banchero. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Brunson against Suggs. Brunson passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A., the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Banchero the screen. MP, the pass to Banchero. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Back to Anunoby. And there's a pick. Outside Brunson, down to 5 on the shot clock. He's in his comfort zone, 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Orlando calls timeout. And here's a look at some numbers for MP.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Fighting through contact. MP. Whew.
New York leading by 5. Pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on MP. Bridges misses. And here are the Magic now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Magic head coach. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. MP finds Banchero. Screen by MP. Banchero passes to MP. The three is up. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Count it. Bridges has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Gotta love the extra effort from Bridges to make sure that break ended with a score.
Banchero the screen. MP, the pass to Banchero. Back to MP. Banchero with a screen on Bridges. Here's MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Three-pointer off the mark. Magic trail by 5. MP outside. Hill with a screen on Anunoby. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Suggs. MP against Anunoby. From deep, MP. Orlando again missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Bridges misses. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Banchero no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Orlando calls timeout. Black's checked in for Suggs. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Howard's checked in for Anunoby. MP up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Black. And here's MP from outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Brunson to the left wing. This one for 3. And Howard good for 3.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Calls timeout. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Fox with a screen on Bridges. Here's MP. Howard grabs the miss.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Magic trail by 6. Pass to MP. Martin with a screen on Bridges. MP against Bridges. Count it. Good. MP's got 6.
Well, they like to put the ball in MP's hands because they trust him to make the play.
Howard with the ball. Left side Hart. And he throws it down with one hand.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Orlando making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Highsmith checked in.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy is a fantastic competitor. Plays with energy on both ends. And it's infectious for his teammates.
MP, that was good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
There's a screen. Inside. Here's Hart. And a two-handed jam.
A guy who loves attacking the rim. Hart putting some muscle on him.
Jackson, pass to MP. From behind the arc. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Bridges. Over MP. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's MP. coming off 41 points last game out.
Love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Bridges. From outside the arc, fires in the triple. And now it's a 9-point New York lead. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out. A great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
We've got Jackson. He's out there with Caleb Martin. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Thursday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Martin a screen. Here's MP. And it's New York with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He ended up with 41 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
MP, no good again that time.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
For three, Bridges. And the Knicks, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
From the left block, and it's New York scoring again.
Now, we don't see this too often, but Hart getting it going here and catching fire.
Martin with a screen on Bridges. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. The rebound by Kolek.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Fox. And Fox powers it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Baseline jumper. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
And here's Martin. He's guarded by Bridges. Martin misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Howard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Jackson. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Jones. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. Number 1, the Magic.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Fox. Brunson is checked in for New York. Now, here is Howard. Defense is right there. And the 3 off target.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Knicks leading by 17. Bridges down low. Doesn't go that time. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. MP up top. Anunoby covering. It's good. MP's got 19 points.
That's really how you execute from the mid-range. Nice initiative by MP right there.
Pass to Anunoby. Suggs against Brunson. Now here is Howard. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. The rebound by MP.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Wagner with a screen on Brunson. The drive by MP. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to Howard. Towns outside. Back to Howard. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 13-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season. 5 games.
Hate to say it, but if they're still...
Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment.
16. Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Orlando Magic.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Mobo in at the 4. On defense, the Knicks. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Clock at 6. Here's MP. Drills the elbow jumper. MP's got 23 points.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on MP. Takes a three. And Mikal Bridges hits from deep. Give him 20.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
Here's MP. Got a hand on it. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. So he gets them both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Carroll with a screen on Bridges. Here's MP. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Once MP puts his head down, you know he's got no intention of stopping that drive.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. New York leading by 19. Brunson passes to Towns. Here's Bridges, covered by MP. Off target with the three. For Orlando, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Banchero the screen. MP shot is off.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
High arcing shot. Rebounded by Suggs. Well, the Magic shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Anunoby against Suggs. Now here's Anunoby. He's covered closely, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And New York has possession.
Turning up the pressure, MP making a nice effort to shut the shooter down.
No good on the quick three.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
They set the pick. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that time it just looked like the defender too aggressive, and that sends MP to the line.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. And both free throws good for MP. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Suggs against Brunson. Towns, right side. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson, just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
And his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Hill with a screen on Bridges. Now MP. 28 points for him. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The lead is 15. Back to Brunson to end the drought. New York again can't hit.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's MP. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Anunoby against Suggs. Pass to Mobo. Outside Brunson. Tries the spin move. And no good. Nice D from Wagner.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
MP, that one's good.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Pass to Brunson. And stolen by Suggs. In transition, the Magic on the run. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby with it. Wagner picks him up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And we talk about guys who can really guard. 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. And Carroll with a screen on Bridges. MP, the pass to Wagner. And here's MP. 30 points in the game. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. Towns has got 11 points.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
And Carroll with a screen on Bridges. Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Towns outside. Here's the 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Bridges with it, and it's Hill picking him up now. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Hill with a screen on Bridges. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14, and he drops that one in. MP's got 13 in the second half.
If you get it to MP that close to the hoop, he's going to cash in.
Brunson passes to Towns. It's stolen. Now MP. Van Carroll with a screen on Bridges. MP finds Van Carroll. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mobo. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
Here's MP. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 11. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Martin, he's checked in for Orlando. Jackson comes in for Wagner. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's in there. Martin's got his first points of the game.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Howard. Hart with a screen on Banchero. 6 to shoot. Howard, the pass to Hart for 3. Bridges. Orlando with the rebound. Black's got 4 rebounds now. And Carroll with a screen on Brunson. Here's MP. And it's New York with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Brunson, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Bridges. Lets it fly. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Bridges has got 11 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's MP from outside. The shot comes out. And so it's the New York Knicks with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and
Hill, he's checked in for Fox. And Carroll comes in for Black. And MP subbed in for Bailey. The Knicks making a switch here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And Carroll with a screen on Bridges. And here's MP from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 8 rebounds in the game. We've got Paolo Banchero. MP is out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Jackson, and it's Hill in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. MP finds Banchero, and here's Suggs. Banchero the screen from deep. MP. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
And Banchero gets it to go.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
Pass to Mobo. Back to Brunson. Takes it inside. No good that time. Great D that time from Banchero. Here's Hill. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Mobo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Howard against Jackson. Here's Mobo. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Knicks lead by 19. Well, the Magic's shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. The drive by MP. And they get it back. Hill with a screen on Bridges. MP, the pass to Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance effort. MP, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And Orlando shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Hill with a screen on Anunoby. From deep, MP. The Knicks pull it in.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Good on the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Timeout. Magic. Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando, who said the x-ray has confirmed the bad news. It's a broken elbow. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
That one's no good. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers, with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor. Teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Mobo can't hit. Magic trail by 20. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Banchero finds MP. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were and this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Karl Anthony Towns.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside. To the paint. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to MP. And Carroll with a screen on Bridges. From deep, MP. Counted from distance. MP's got 41. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Banchero.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.